or at least in this live stream here.
Where this village is located. So go ahead and play that. So what you're looking at here are two Peruvian, they look like two gentlemen who either are police or civilian police or something. Maybe detectives.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard, but if you're into the weird topics, you know, there's been like in Peru an attack on a local native tribe there that lives in Peru. That yeah, they've been attacked by aliens. It's all over, you know, Hispanic and Latin news, you know. Since I speak Spanish, I can listen to it and oh shit, I can hear, you know, and understand the language. And it's been all over, you know, mainstream media in South America, but they were like fighting levitating giant 7 feet tall creatures and defending themselves with weapons and arms and everything. They didn't do anything. So they had to call the military to check out and defend the village, you know. So that's how bad it is. It all started a few days ago, like 6 days. So they've been defending themselves against aliens. I'm not kidding. It's all over the news, you know. They even got the recordings of them shooting at them, you know, pictures. And I knew it's going to happen sooner or later, you know, after the Pentagon UAP thing. I don't know if you're there, Mustafa Salah. Habla español. Sí, hablo español. Hablo muy fluente el español. Oh, that looks horrible, man.
I don't know what the context is of this video, but I'm really
Damn. I'm glad I'm not living in Peru right now. Pelacara, igual que el predador. Peor que el predator. I'm ready to protect myself with my lightsaber in case they come here.
It's really quite disturbing.
It's actually a lamp. It's a lamp, but it looks like a lightsaber. Awful, awful.
If this was a movie prop,
I'm a Sith Lord.
my hat's off to you. That is the most convincing movie prop I've ever seen. But you can tell that the guy has weight to him. This guy right here, we see it. He slips coming up the embankment. If this was a movie, it was shot very poorly. But we have not been able to discern yet if this is a movie, if it's a spoof. That seems to be a dead man. I've seen my share of that. I have never seen an injury like this. I've seen people blown apart.
I wonder how people will explain it if it keeps on happening, you know, all over the world now. Random villages attacked by giant lizards and alien-looking like entities, you know. They have the most stupid explanations, like drones dressed up like scarecrows and stuff. A scarecrow can't kill a person, you know. So yeah. It's tinfoil hat Christmas this year, 2023. Like all conspiracies are coming true. Especially the ones about aliens and stuff. My entire family thinks I'm completely insane, you know. Like, yeah, he said completely, a synchronicity. Even my mom told me, you know, recently, like she saw it on the news, in Swedish news, that they were talking about the Pentagon and the hearings about UAPs and UFOs and David Rush. And she told me, "You were right, son. You were right. You've been saying this for many years.
So this may be
Yeah, I was right.
directly related to the incident in the village. These villagers were being terrorized by these ostensibly extraterrestrial beings. I mean, that is very grotesque. I've never seen anything like that before. And again, this illustrates why they call these entities Bela Gatas, the face peelers. And I think we are, in my opinion, for all we know, this could be a hoax. I don't know. But my gut feeling is that this is not a hoax. This is real. And we are looking at a human mutilation as opposed to a cattle mutilation. We're looking at a human mutilation. I want to say that he appears to have some sort of a burn here on his right shoulder. Yeah. And bruising along his left. That you can see from the chest to the shoulder. Almost looks like this arm was out.
That's horrendous, man. Fucked up. People are turning up like that in Peru.
You see the color tone right here is different. If it was hit by a radiation, I mean, I can only speculate. I don't know any instrument that can do that.
I bet this live stream will be deleted or blocked or something. Whenever I start talking about these topics, I get like weird errors and stuff, like glitching up, because nobody expects me to talk about this on this channel. But I need to wake up the Sims and the NPCs that just come here for entertainment and pleasure, you know, kinks and fetishes.
So if something came and hit him like this, or from right here, but once again, that did not. Right. Well, what we're looking at, as I said, it's a human mutilation. Just think cattle mutilation, but done to a human being. That's, I believe, what we're looking at. Now, there's extra compression going on through here through Zoom. The video is actually clear on YouTube. So there's some extra compression going on. And people say, well, why is it so pixelated and so forth? Because we have a crappy cell phone filming another crappy cell phone. That's why. So you're looking at an image that isn't very high res to begin with, that was apparently filmed by Peruvian. And I say Peruvian because I can see her sitting there. You can see her feet here in the video. She's sitting there showing somebody footage that, again, presumably she took or somebody else took and showed it to you. So this is quite astounding. Again, we don't know if this is real.
Oh my God.
All we know is it could be a movie prop. Somebody's going to say, oh, this is from a movie, and we're linking in the comments. Okay. But I think, again, to illustrate
That's his shoe playing. No,
what we mean by
fuck off.
what these jungle folk mean by Pelacadas.
Fucking NPC. Go ask somebody else. I don't do stuff like that.
Illustration of what face peelers do.
Care about your
Very well made very well made
desires and needs.
of an attack by a so-called
Mean nothing to me. Sorry.
face peeler. So let's talk about some of the things that are very, very intriguing regarding this incident that happened in this village in Altonaganay. One thing that stood out to me right
Sí, adiós, pendejo, ándate. Chao.
is that the villagers are claiming that these entities are over 2 meters tall.
This is why humanity is doomed, because we have people that have like no functioning in here. It's like all we think about is the silly excuse between your legs. You want to be entertained, you want to have fun, your pleasure, nothing else. Knowledge is irrelevant to your life. Being awake and knowing what's going on in reality means nothing to you, unfortunately.
And those people describe very tall alien beings. And I think the one kid said 10 feet tall, another one said 8. I saw some footage from the Vegas event. By the way, the jury's out in my mind on the Vegas event.
the Vegas incident. I don't know if those guys were telling the truth. I don't know if they were embellishing, if they were confabulating.
The audacity to come and ask me for stuff like that when I'm not even, you know, doing a stream that has anything to do with anything of that. Okay.
I'll go so far as to say that there is a particular. I wish we had it.
I feel sorry for you guys, really. More than I get annoyed because they bother me with this silly nonsense on my streams, but it's mostly I feel sorry for you guys actually.
Channels video that they took. Remember, they were walking to the backyard during this news broadcast.
You know, people don't understand anything about reality. It's obvious. Don't know anything by anything happens. What's going on in the world? Nothing. Like probably why aliens have decided that we are not worthy to inhabit the Earth and to claim that we are the rulers of this planet. They gotten tired of waiting for humans to wake up. They gotten tired of waiting for humans to stop warring, they're dividing the planet, the resources, destroying, polluting the earth, killing each other, making enemies of humanity. They gotten tired of it. We've been warned so many times.
And don't think about the video of the up close of the fence.
They gotten tired of it.
An alien creature looking through cracks or whatever. I'm not referencing those two videos.
Humans
where somebody zooms in on the forklift, and you
are stupid.
Now,
that's all I can say.
I don't know. Is there CGI in there? Editing? I don't know. But you can see a large gray alien being sort of ducking behind the forklift. But you can clearly see his bulbous head and black eyes. And you can see his head move. I don't have a link to that video. We don't have it to queue up right now. But maybe some of you have seen it. If not, I would go look for it because it's the most compelling video of that whole incident, the latest incident. You can see a gray alien. And that being, when I'm looking at the forklift in my head, I was watching it with my wife and I said, that looks like a 7-foot tall gray alien. It's exactly what I deduced. It looks like it's about 7 feet tall, maybe 7.5 feet tall, maximum 8. It's a very tall gray alien. Now that's strange to a lot of people because you all hear me talk about gray aliens all the time. And we know that gray aliens, one of the distinguishing features of gray aliens is diminutive stature. They're small. They're 3 to 4 feet tall, or 3.5 to 4 feet tall. And they have the bulbous heads, shaped eyes, and so forth. They have this long fingers, 3 fingers, and the interesting thing here is the Vegas incident is we're looking at what appears to be a gray alien, but 7-foot tall gray alien with the same characteristics, the same features, the bulbous head, the almond-shaped eyes, but much larger, 3 times the size of a typical gray alien. Now that's interesting. That's interesting. Obviously,
I hate my channel. I hate my own channel sometimes. My own audience. I just get these hermosa and these regendering closeted guys can't accept their own traction, and the NPCs like. I wish my other channels would get the same kind of views as I have here, because I wouldn't even probably continue doing what I do here. Because that's how meaningless my subscribers, the content they add to my videos sometimes is like, listen to anything I say. They don't read the description of the video either. So I said video synchronicity all the time when I'm talking. They just assume things, and this is like how they treat women to as objects, beautiful, cute things that They don't care what they think, what is in the mind. They see something that makes them horny.
Another night,
This is why I don't like my subscribers.
by these, what they're calling
It's like a few of them that are awake or intelligent and bright, and
There is where we zoomed in earlier, eye, and what we think is the head, right here.
So what we're looking at in this video, you have
they're shooting at the thing that's floating there in Peru.
and a dog or two in here.
And crazy screaming, and
And terrifying.
this is all over the news, guys. All over the news in Peru and South America.
This is the kind of Spanish ice.
Alien attack in Peru. Google it, YouTube, or search for it on YouTube.
Really amazing about
It's
this
all over the
video.
news.
Yes, it's blurry.
And this happened just a few, like a week after, or 2 weeks after the Pentagon talked about aliens and UAP, you know, the whistleblower. So now it's things going to keep happening. Because, yeah, like I said, I think their patience has run out with us. We're such a stupid, unworthy race to inhabit the planet and think that we are like evolved and the planet belongs to us. No, it doesn't.
So, when you play this video again, what you hear in the beginning is you hear a man yell, "There it is," as they're flashing a flashlight right on it. And they're trying to get the dog out of the backyard as well. You can hear them saying, put him in the huerta. And the dog's obviously irate. And so the people are stunned, they're terrified, and they're shouting, there it is, and they're literally putting a flashlight on something. Now, what exactly that something is anyone's guess, but it is a something, and it is moving. And you can see, especially again, this is highly compressed because of Zoom, but you can see in some of these frames, you can see two eyes and a bulbous head. Right there, you can see an eye, you can see the right eye there, and the top of the head. Now, let's assume that what we're looking at here is a tall gray alien. A 7-foot tall gray alien. The same thing that I described previously that was hiding behind the forklift in the video from the Vegas incident. Let's assume for a moment that that's exactly what we're looking at. If you look at that Vegas incident video, and you look at this video, and you take a good look at it frame by frame, you are going to see the same creature. This is the same, not saying this is the exact same entity. This is, let's call it the same species. If in fact these videos are real, we are looking at the same species. Tall, gray aliens that are around 7 foot tall, but with the same typical features of the small ones, the bulbous heads, the almond-shaped black eyes, and in fact, I don't know if you have a time stamp, but it appears that we can even see some shine from one of the eyes. Right there you can see, that was it. That was actually very good still. You can see the two eyes and the head. And by the way, the head is slightly moved from time to side. You can see
We hate those creatures.
now a lot of people, and right there, that's a very good, you can see the bottom of the face and two eyes. Two eyes, right? Now, this being is hiding behind foliage. So they're flashing a flashlight up into the trees, and this being is ducking behind foliage. He's probably floating there, okay? And he's ducking behind foliage so that he's seeing through the leaves. You're seeing branches of trees and foliage around it. So don't think that this whole green blob is the being that they're pointing out. No, rather, there you can see his head behind the foliage. And again, if you watch the video very, very carefully and closely, you will see his head move side to side, slightly. And up and down, slightly up and down. There, you just look down, you see? He looked straight again. Did you see that, Doug? He looked down a little bit? Yep. Okay, now people may think, oh, I don't see anything, you're just making this up. But keep in mind again, I've seen a less compressed footage of this notice the still photos? To me, it's clear as day that this is some let's just say this, something moving behind that foliage. It's something is there moving, and it appears to me to be the head of a large gray alien. That's my opinion. Could be wrong, but it appears to me to be the head of a gray alien. And it looks very similar to what I described in the Vegas incident footage. Okay? 7 foot tall gray alien. Now, why don't we go to the before the Schneider clip?
I want to show the still photos. So this is what we were able to screen capture. This is the foliage that was in front of it.
Yeah, there's the foliage. There's the eyes. There you go. 2 eyes, bottom of the head, bottom of the mouth. You can almost see the circular, and you see sort of like the oval-shaped head, where it's sort of going down there. You can see sort of there's a line, sort of a shadow. You see? Go back to that picture. Go back to that one that we're looking at. You see? You can sort of see.
It's fucked up that this is all from this is from recordings from villagers in Peru, you know, that are being attacked by these creatures,
As I said, very much like
and it's been all in the media, you know,
the Vegas incident.
Spanish news.
But also, it looks, again, I'll use the word identical, to the beings that were captured in the most convincing and compelling UFO footage I've ever seen, which was captured by Dr. Laird and another gentleman, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, and I don't, people are going to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, I believe it was captured in Turkey.
Yes.
And I think people know the video I'm referring to. There's a crowd hovering above the sea, and they zoom in. They're filming, and they weren't looking for aliens that night. They're doing something else.
I wonder how long the skeptics will keep denying this until, like, there's a 7 feet, 8 feet tall lizard man standing in the room when they're going to the work, you know, out of nowhere materializing. Then maybe they go, oh man, the tinfoil hats were right. Even they weren't making this up.
You see?
The government wasn't lying.
The opposite is looking more straight on the face. Okay. Now again, some people are going to criticize me and say, no, you have a wild imagination. There's nothing there. It's just a green blob of nothing. But understand that these Peruvian jungle people are absolutely terrified. Okay. This is not a staged scene. These people are not acting. They are in a state of panic and terror. And remember, they're shooting at these things with rifles and shotguns, okay? And they describe them in great detail. So, I referenced earlier that the gentleman, the tribal leader of the Kitu people there in the village of San Antonio, in Alto Nanay, described these beings as wearing masks. These extraterrestrials as wearing masks. I don't believe that they're wearing masks. Rather, I think that he's mistaking the typical gray alien face with the long almond-shaped eyes, the large almond-shaped eyes. He's mistaking them for masks. These people are not going to be really familiar with ufology.
No, they're not wearing masks. It's actually their faces.
UFOs. But they're not going to be familiar with the details of gray aliens or anything like that. So I think they're assuming that these beings are wearing masks. When in reality, I think they're looking at the typical gray alien face. So let's go ahead and listen to some of Phil Schneider's testimony, which again, is of the audience. I'm trying to correlate 3 separate incidents. Okay, 3 separate incidents. The Vegas incident, the Peruvian Amazon incident that we're talking about here, and Phil Schneider's incident that happened while he was helping to build an underground base under Los Alamos. These are 3 things. These are 3 incidents. I'm trying to draw a correlation here because I think we're dealing with the exact same beings. Go ahead.
Now, I was involved in something very controversial, almost totally unbelievable to most of you. During the unbelievable part, I was involved in building another base inside of Tulsa, New Mexico, which is Los Alamos Laboratory. It's a biological laboratory. On the southwest part of the Archuleta Mesa, we built an underground facility about 3 cubic miles all down underground. we're in the process at the early stages of building. We drilled 4 large tunnel-like holes. Some of them ran 2.5 miles under surface. Number the early at that time. Number the original wells or drilling machines that were used for the rate of
Fitting song.
today. It was very rapid. We kept on that drilling. So we want to go down. We want to send somebody down there, a human observer or a human observer in this case, to find out what's going on. Now, we're double supplied. We're going down
It really looks like a lightsaber. It's this stuff. I want to break it. Ready to fight the fucking aliens. I will slay them. Maybe I am the alien. I think I'm siding with the other side. I'm not a big fan of humanity, to be honest. I'm getting better from the pain. Maybe I'm recovering finally. What the fuck happened to me? I've been crippled like for a week. Basically, haven't been able to work out anything. Where's the robe? The Sith Lord robe. It's ruining my mood, this music here. I wanted to listen to Hypocrisy. One of the few guys who is as fanatic about aliens as me in this country. One of the few guys that I know of, at least. That I know of. Dark Corinthians. Can't believe it. One of these silly sims asked me about food, some food fetish thing, you know. When I'm talking about these important topics, humanity is a lost case. I think we deserve to be invaded by aliens and overthrown, to be honest. It's like, might be the only thing that can help humanity at the level we are at now. Of immature, emotional immaturity and intellectual complete stop in intellectual growth, you know. And evolving, we haven't evolved, we're just going back. So, like I said, I'm starting to lean more towards the aliens, siding with them, you know. Dark, crazy. The sun is coming out, finally. It's been raining for days. Like a torrent in Sweden. Everything's been flooded. Streets and, you know, the buses don't go anywhere. That might look creepy from this. It look like a demon with alien or something from that light. This is I actually matched with the ex-wife of this guy, the singer here in this band, on a dating app a few weeks ago. Confirmed it was her. Like, was such awesome synchronicity. It didn't get anywhere. I think she got bored with me, or she didn't think I was doing enough. I don't know. I don't know what women want these days. It's impossible on dating apps with women. Whatever. I don't know why, but I got. It was I who left the app. I deleted myself eventually. I got tired of these communications that always end up like nobody's talking anymore, and you just don't write. Nobody writes. So I just got bored, deleted the crap, and but I really verified it was one of the like metal bands from Sweden, the biggest known name in Sweden. You know, funny coincidence or synchronicity. You know, because I've always listened to his music, and it's always been about aliens, conspiracies, and stuff. So I could relate to that, these topics, and I all of a sudden just matched with a woman that's been living with that guy. It was funny. Cool too, Gonna remove the silly mask soon. Just wanted to look cool, man. Cool. Yeah, we're getting to the end of disclosure any day soon now. It's happening. We're getting the truth, finally. It's coming to us. It's far from the truth, though. It's completely not the truth, but at least they're admitting things. They're admitting things. The truth, only us crazies know, and the ones who actually are dealing with them, and all of those secret organizations and that know the truth. They know the truth, but they're just going to tell us like the fairy tale version, step by step, like kid story version, Sitting on the moon, looking down on you, watching what you become. The new world order has a plan for you, a new deception that will make you numb. Fantasy invasion from the sky. We fought the selective ones of disclosure. Everyone. Just I saw this video first. I was This is like how I would make a music video too if I got famous, a rock band, a metal band, The topics I would be talking about. Probably wearing a dress too. Even more whacked. Nuke the world. Send aside. When 2% won't die. It's too late for you. See invasion from the sky. Secret funds. On the ground. Before the selected ones. Getting bored with the fucking room. Hiding in their mouths. Slaughter us like animals. Oh my gosh. Oh, remove it. Oh, fuck. What am I doing? My eyes. I'm getting tired. It's too early for my normal audience to viewers. Usually it's much later for them because in Sweden here it's much earlier. Later, I mean. Ah. Feel my strength is returning. So whatever I had, the pain in the muscles, everything is going away. Still have appointment at the clinic in a few weeks. I gotta check it out. Might be low on testosterone. Ironically not. Some old guy, or older, sorry, if you're watching this somehow see the video afterwards. He wrote that some of my symptoms could be related to I like made a journal about it, about being fatigued and having pain in my entire body, like losing grip strength, having like pain in the muscle tissues out of nowhere. Could be related to low testosterone levels. I'm getting to that age and I need to check out my testosterone levels. Even though if I'm wide and I work out, it doesn't have to do anything with how you look. You can still have low testosterone levels and you need to get it checked out because you can get health issues with it. Severe anxiety, depression, and constant fatigue. The constant fatigue part completely fits in on me. I'm always fatigued, so I will check ask them to check out if I have low testosterone level. I haven't lost my muscles completely though, just to take some time. Just hurts flexing. daylight here in Sweden, but I live in darkness. Always. Apart from these light sources. But we'll never be free. The eyes that see. I love the cover. I guess you can see what it is. It's a fucking gray, alien gray pretending to be, a god. A legion of nasty things behind it. My hair is getting all messed up because I'm warm. So it's an angle around 5 minutes. Much better. Much better, man. Much better. Looking for my wallet. I have my comb in it. That's why I'm walking around like an alien or something. Your DNA. The comb. That's not the one I was looking for because it's I didn't find it. Fuck it, who cares? Yeah, supposing I'm kidding. Being silly. Might put on makeup after this. I don't know how I'm feeling. Maybe I do it. Depends on. I'm so tired of that. How to put it? NPCs that follow me and like comments. Superficial bullshit. Means absolutely nothing to humanity. Means absolutely nothing for me, for you, for anyone. It's like guys pretending they're following a woman with a fetish, following a guy with a fetish that has a need to express his feminine side, like that gets some useless validation from doing this, because I live a very lonely life where I never get validation in any form. So I guess we all have some kind of need to get some validation, even if we hate admitting it. I'm not about being fake and lying. I'm as authentic as one gets, for good and bad. So yeah, but I really sometimes dislike my own channel. You know, like I have several other channels where I talk about more things like this that I really like and think is meaningful for humanity, beneficial, you know, knowledge stuff, esoteric knowledge. But this is just pure entertainment crap. Sure, I think it's funny. I feel good doing it, but it benefits nothing. Benefits humanity in no way whatsoever. And me neither. The only thing positive is I try to share a new perspective on androgyny and being true spirited in that sense. As a man, without involving real politics or anything, having an agenda more than balance, creating balanced people that can express everything they about themselves, you know. Everything from the sexuality to the kinks and their feminine sides, you know, because everyone has a feminine side, a masculine side, regardless of your biological gender. So, as a man, I need to cross-dress for some reason. I can't stop doing it. I don't do it to meet guys, to have, you know, casual sex and then meet some random dude in the night. No, I do it for myself. So, to express a side of me I've never I didn't show the world until my divorce. So, but at the same time, I feel that it's like counterproductive. But it has its pros and its perks, like everything else in life. The superficial, silly stuff, it's what annoys me, especially with the sissy clusters and crap. I hate sissy clusters. Yeah, not every cluster is a sissy. I wonder what's going to happen with our world these coming months. There will be so many revelations, mysteries unfolding, probably more weird stuff with aliens. Random village. I'm just waiting for the day the random village in like some redneck town here in Sweden gets attacked by aliens. And the Swedish guys are like, we didn't even know that. Han är utomjordingar fanns, vad fan, kom de ifrån? Jag vet ingenting. Where from Sverige? Where's the authorities? You know, like. I'm just waiting for that to happen, you know, like that. It usually goes away as they leave. So, it's been guys like me, like I've been saying this for decades. I have nothing to lose because we don't have reputations to care about. We don't care about being socially accepted as friends and being seen as crazies. Or, you know, so I have nothing to lose now because it's all coming out. So I might as well come out too with my craziness because I've been into these topics for like so many years. You have no idea who I really am with this, what I do, you know, my passions. It's nothing to do with looking pretty. It's knowledge related. It's knowledge. I want to know what's really going on in the world, you know, like what's happening with our planet, what forces are here, what secrets to reality are really here that are really, you know, available that for us to understand it. If we keep our open eye, when I mean with open eye, it's the eye here, you know, not these eyes, because you can't really see everything with those eyes. You have to see it with the eye here, you know. You have to see it with this eye. I'm going to end this stream anytime now. There's not even a person here talking to me, so maybe some people watch it afterwards. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, contemplating about it. I'm going to get dressed up and look pretty and cute. I don't even like make money from this, so I don't know why I'm doing it. Bored, I guess. So I'm ending the stream now, so nobody's watching anyway, so you will be probably watching it i efterhand, som man säger på svenska. Bye. Goodbye. Later.
Wäschst du deinen Körper mit einem Luffer oder Waschlappen voller Keime oder bist du